Shut up and sit down.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So any first time viewers, I'm Jesse, and this is something I don't usually do, but with Prime 1's newest reveal, the Rebirth Bane, I absolutely wanted to do a reaction video for this statue. I mean, just look at this statue. It is magnificent. This thing is an absolute monster. Imagine this thing being 1/3 scale. Imagine the shelf space that thing's going to take up. This statue is so magnificent. We even get a 1/3 scale Batman in rubble. So I've found out that a lot of statue collectors aren't necessarily comic book readers, or vice versa. Not that you have to be or anything, but sometimes people don't quite know where these things come from. But, so you might be asking, what is Rebirth Bane? Well, there was Bane back in the day with Nightfall. That Bane broke Batman. Well, over time, Batman's not really scared of Bane at all anymore. In fact, all through Rebirth, the main thing Batman says is, I'm gonna break your damn back. He's constantly, that's like one of the few things he actually says to Bane. So in Rebirth, originally, in the first run, I Am Gotham, we meet Gotham and Gotham Girl. We'll skip through it, but the main thing is Gotham dies by Gotham Girl, and she's basically broken by it. So Batman wants to get Psycho Pirate. Psycho Pirate can make you feel any emotion he wants to make you feel. So if someone is depressed, you could basically tell him, I don't want to feel depressed, I want you to make me feel happy, and he can do that to you. Well, Batman puts together a Suicide Squad in I Am Suicide, and he goes into Santa Prisca prison with Catwoman, Punch, Bronze Tiger, Julie, and Catwoman, if I didn't already say that. Oh, and the ventriloquist, and they go in with this really cool, crazy plan where it's twist and turn everywhere, but Batman fights a naked Bane on top of some skulls and basically gets Psycho Pirate. Bane is off the Venom, and that's why he's much smaller, and he's using Psycho Pirate to make him feel like, to compensate for the withdrawals from Venom. After Batman and Bane rumble and Catwoman basically breaks Bane's back, Bane comes back with a vengeance, and I Am Bane, and that's where this beautiful statue comes from. In I Am Bane, Bane basically is juiced up on Venom, massive as can be, and him and Batman go at it. A lot of it's Batman getting his ass kicked and Batman remembering, like, I've done this with other villains, I went to toe to toe, like, this don't mean anything, this doesn't matter. There's even this really good page I really like, and I got my deluxe copy of Rebirth right here. We have the single comics, but we bag and board those. Well, this here is one of my favorite pages I think I've ever read. We see Batman on the floor after fighting Bane and basically coming to terms like, you're not gonna beat me. It says, you know how many times I've heard that? Rest in peace, Batman. There's no escape, Batman. Time to die, Batman. Every night, over and over and over for so many years. This is the end, Batman. Every damn night. And yet, I'm still here. And then Bane, I'm going to kill you every damn night. And they go at it again. Batman remembering. And it's so cool because we get to the point where Batman whoops Bane's ass. He basically takes the beating of a lifetime and nails Bane in the face with his head. But this piece from Prime 1 encapsulates all of that perfectly. I mean, so something you might not know is Bane is my absolute favorite rogue. All the way back when I was a little kid, so I had always been into Batman, Batman 89, Batman Returns, storybooks of Batman, toys of Batman. I absolutely love Batman, but to be honest, my very first comic I ever owned a Batman was issue 499, number 17 of Nightfall. And it's got this Batman jumping at a man in a wheelchair. Well, that's Bruce Wayne in the wheelchair. As a kid, I didn't know what the hell was going on. And I didn't know what the bigger scope of Nightfall was. As an adult, Nightfall still holds a special place in my heart. Maybe I'll do a video all about Nightfall. We can actually, one of my favorite things to talk about, I love unboxing these statues. One of my favorite things to talk about, I could literally talk comics and pop culture all day. It's my favorite thing. But we could save that for a different time. We could talk about all kinds of books. But this piece from Prime One, what's so awesome is they also did the reveal of what the exclusive head's going to look like. It's this mask that's ripped up and you can see Bane's face. In the comic, it's much more bloody. But I don't think that would have translated as well to this statue. But look at this statue. Look at the veins popping from his arm. Look at the huge, intimidating pose. He's just looming over a beaten Batman. And not to mention, the first Rebirth 1/3 scale we get is this badass rendition of Batman. Now, if you're not familiar with artists and comics and everything, this here is David Finch. We've recently seen that David Finch designed the Sanity statue for XM Studios, and he's done tons of awesome comic book work. People kind of say he's like the next Jim Lee, but I think Fabok will eventually overtake them all. Jason Fabok is my favorite. It's all personal opinion, whatever. This book was written by Tom King. Tom King is, actually, I love him. I think he's awesome. I think his Rebirth has been awesome. I think his Heroes in Crisis is absolutely awesome. He was supposed to get 100 issues of Rebirth, but we just found out that he's being removed a little early. He's going to stop at 85, and he's going to get 12 issues of Batman and Catwoman to finish up his story. So who knows what will go on, but I'll be in the bag for all of it. I definitely want to know. We're coming up to City of Bane. For anyone that doesn't know, in Rebirth, Bane has been from the very beginning, basically, and he's been all the way up through the whole thing. That's why I think I love Rebirth so much. They finally gave this badass villain a super menacing arc. Like, Bane is as intellectual as he is fucking strong. This guy knows what he's doing, and he's pulling all the strings from the shadows. He's got Batman going absolutely crazy. Batman beat Freeze within an inch of his life. Batman punched Gordon once. I mean, Rebirth is no joke. You gotta read it. But I hope that this Bane is going to be one of many pieces we're gonna see from Batman Rebirth. I don't know why you wouldn't put out some more of these Rebirth renditions of the characters. I mean, we got some really cool stuff in Rebirth. We also got a Batman that snapped KG Beast's neck and left him for dead even though he survived. We got a Batman that tried to stab Riddler in the face with a knife, but the Joker put his hand up and caught the blade right through his hand, which allowed the Joker to finally laugh again. We got we got the whole war of jokes and riddles where the Joker can't laugh. He doesn't find anything funny, like he's like lost his laugh. But anyway, guys, I mean, I was waiting for the Liber Mijo Joker to come out. I fought the crowds to get one. I'll be doing the exact same thing with this Bane. I don't know how in demand he'll be. I've seen nothing but positive responses about him. How are you going to pass up this statue, especially if you're a Batman fan? You got to get this thing. Sideshow's Bane was awesome. I got a video where I unbox him. But that Bane is now second easily to this Bane. I mean, a lot of the premium format 1/4 statues, I'm starting to scale down on them because of room issues and quality issues. I mean, the new stuff is just gonna keep getting better. I'll never get rid of my original premium format Batman, Joker, Harley. Love the Batgirl. They're basically some of the only ones that are safe, though. I really wish we had gotten a Nightwing from that line or a Robin, but you don't always get what you want. But, guys, I got plenty more unboxings coming. We could always talk other things that haven't come out yet. We could talk about comics. We could do all that. I got a really warm response from everyone when I talked about what I can't wait for the next Prime 1 Batmans when they debuted them at, I think it was Wonderfest. A lot of people seem to like that video. We could always, I'm planning on doing a lot more of everything. We got projects coming up. We're going to do, basically, I'm going to show you guys a tutorial where we life casted my arms. And what we're going to do is we're going to be building some Batman gauntlets on top of these. But that's one cool thing. But anyway, guys, you know, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, talk about whatever you want to. I always answer everybody. I give thoughtful responses. I don't just blow you guys off. I'm here to talk to you guys. I want to know what you think. I enjoy having these conversations. Sometimes it makes me think of things differently than I had before. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you got going on. Let me know what you think about this piece. And as always, keep buying toys.